Third race, field of 7 with Anita's Wig, Golden Air, Half Ice, Lingan Craig, Penns Creek, Linganuina, the trailer, Granddad's Girl. They're off and racing. Anita's Wig, Lingan Craig, and Golden Air all out early. From the inside, Granddad's Girl into the turn to go, Lingan Craig. Charging to the lead with Anita's Wig second. And racing third, Granddad's Girl, fourth, Golden Air. Up fifth on the outside, Linganuina. As they step it up the backside, sixth, Half Ice. Farther back is Penns Creek. On to the opening quarter they go, Lingan Craig. Sails with the lead with Anita's Wig second. Granddad's Girl is racing third, settling in four, Linganuina. Up into five is Golden Air at sixth, Half Ice. Farther back, the trotter, Penns Creek. They move round the far turn. For the first time, opening quarter, 33 seconds, Lingan Craig is showing the way with Anita's Wig second. Granddad's Girl is racing third, fourth, Linganuina. Driving fifth is Golden Air. To the outside, Penns Creek, then it's Half Ice. As they race on by the clubhouse, Lingan Craig and Anita's Wig are sitting 1-2 with Granddad's Girl third. Racing up fourth is Golden Air, following fifth, Penns Creek. From the inside and sixth is Linganuina, Half Ice your trailer. To the 5/8 to go, Lingan Craig continues with the lead with Anita's Wig, there second. Granddad's Girl is holding third, fourth, Golden Air. Trotting up fifth is Penns Creek, then Linganuina and Half Ice. At the half, 108-1. On to the 3/4 to go, Anita's Wig. From the outside, now edging to the lead, Granddad's Girl following up second. Lingan Craig is fading third. Penns Creek moves up fourth. From the backfield is Half Ice. Stable turn. Final time, Anita's Wig is the new leader with Granddad's Girl second. Penns Creek gets up on the outside to be third. Fourth, Half Ice. 3/4 in 142. Into the top turn, an 8 to go, Anita's Wig heads the mile home with Granddad's Girl from the outside. Down the stretch, Anita's Wig and Granddad's Girl. Anita's Wig on the inside, Granddad's Girl is edging to the lead. To the wire, it's going to be Granddad's Girl. Late scratch in race 10, number 2, Trey Grand has been scratched in the 10th race. Race 2, first half of the Daily Double, once again with Jenny O'Brien, Linganuina, Top Arrival, Penns Creek, Anita's Wig, Tom Wood Candy, the trailers, Lingan Craig, and Granddad's Girl. They're off and racing. Anita's Wig and Jenny O'Brien are out early. From the outside, trotting up is a Top Arrival as they move round the turn. And moving on is a Tom Wood Candy. As they race on to the opening 8th, Anita's Wig sailing from the lead, Tom Wood Candy up and challenging. And racing third is a Jenny O'Brien, fourth, Lingan Craig. Ways back off stride in 5 is a Top Arrival as they step into the quarter 6th, Linganuina. Racing up 7th, Penns Creek, the trailer, Granddad's Girl. Into the far turn, time 1 as Anita's Wig is once again to the lead with Tom Wood Candy yielding second. Racing third is Jenny O'Brien, fourth, Lingan Craig. Back trotting 5th is Top Arrival. Following up is Penns Creek. From the inside, Linganuina and Granddad's Girl, the trailer. Opening quarter in 34 seconds. They move through the lanes. Half mile is up and coming, and Anita's Wig is showing the way with Top Arrival up and challenging. Third along the rail is Tom Wood Candy. Racing up fourth is Jenny O'Brien. From the outside in 5th is Penns Creek, and 6th, Lingan Craig. 7th, Linganuina, Granddad's Girl trailing. On to the 5/8 to go, Anita's Wig still in control with Top Arrival from the outside. Third along the rail is Tom Wood Candy, 4th, Jenny O'Brien. Trotting on fifth is Penn's Creek. Following up Linganuina, then Lingan Craig, and Granddad's Girl. On to the three-quarters, half step, 112 and 4 as top arrival. And Anita's Wig battle it out from the lead. Tom Wood Candy racing up third, fourth, Jenny O'Brien. Up fifth round the turn is Penn's Creek. In along the rail, Lingan Craig. They race round the far turn. For the final time, top arrival is the new leader with Tom Wood Candy from the outside. Anita's Wig is racing third, fourth, Jenny O'Brien. Up fifth is Lingan Craig, three-quarters in 150 and 2. Off the top turn, an eighth to go and top arrival. Heads them on home with a Tom Wood Candy and Jenny O'Brien. Driving on top arrival. And charging up. On the far outside is a Linganuina with a late drive at the wire. Here they are.
On the paddock turn is Richie Perouche, and the paddock judge is Karen Hacko. Top of the stretch, this is race number 1, classification nominators $50 and a full field of 8, HF Ashley, Midas Burn, Twin Down, Hurston Time, Brat's Edge, Glengyle Sam. The two trailers are Lingan Angus and Spangler Scout to full field of 8 here in the first. They're off and racing in a Midas Burn. Heads out early, HF Ashley at the rail. Hurston Time and a Brat's Edge up on the outside. Into the turn now at a Midas Burn on the outside. HF Ashley is up second, ducking into 3 now. That is Wayne Murder and Brat's Edge. Up 4 on the outside, Hurston Time from 5. Lingan Angus, Spangler Scout, Twin Down. And your trailer is Glengyle Sam to the opening quarter now, and Lingan Angus goes to a break. Approaching the opening quarter now, and a Midas Burn from the front, second HF Ashley up in 3. That is Brat's Edge at a 4, Hurston Time. From 5, Spangler Scout up in 6, Twin Down. From 7, Glengyle Sam back pacing and up in the outside. That is Lingan Angus, 32 and 4. At the opening quarter to the 3H turn now. And a Midas Burn from the front. HF Ashley is second. Brat's Edge is up in 3. Hurston Time is 4. Spangler Scout. Then Twin Down, Glengyle Sam, and Lingan Angus back on a break. Approaching the half mile now, and we're stretched out Indian file. And a Midas Burn from the front. HF Ashley is second. The first up on the outside. That is Spangler Scout. To the 5H turn now, and a Midas Burn sailing from the front. After a half mile, 107 and 2/5. HF Ashley is second. A Brat's Edge is third. Hurston Time 4 at the rail. A 5 on the outside, Spangler Scout. Glengyle Sam and Twin Down. Three-quarters up and coming now, and Tony Nicholson and HF Ashley sat in the 2-hole, get out the challenge. Midas Burn for the front now. Brat's Edge is getting work done in 3. Hurston Time is 4. Heading towards the 7H turn down. Neck and neck, Midas Burn at the rail. HF Ashley second, Brat's Edge, and then Hurston Time gets out on the outside. Heading past the 7H turn now. And driving on for home. And a Midas Burn at the rail. HF Ashley, Brat's Edge, and Hurston Time racing down. And toward the finish now, and HF Ashley will drive on to win it. Judges looking at a place print. From the top of the stretch, this is race number 2. First half of the daily double. Classification nominators $50. Full field of 8, half ice, Hurston Time, Jolly Piper, Kintour Smarty, Royal Cloud, Johnny Loaf, Miss Ziplin, and a walk-away Donna. They are your starters. As they move down off the gate and away, and a half ice at the rail, gets a little rough and goes to a break. Kintour Smarty to take over the front. Miss Ziplin is second. Hurston Time up on the outside from 4 walk-away Donna and 5 Jolly Piper, Royal Cloud, Johnny Loaf, and then half ice. Down the backside now to the opening quarter, and Hurston Time shows from the front. Second, Kintour Smarty. As he gets out on the outside again, a challenge up in 3, Miss Ziplin from 4. That is walk-away Donna. Into 5, Jolly Piper. From 6, Royal Cloud. Then Johnny Loaf at half ice. Heading towards the 3H turn down. And Kintor Smarty from the front after an opening quarter, 33 4/5. Up second, Herson Time. In of 3, Mississippi Lynn from 4. That is Walkaway Donna. 5 on the outside, Royal Cloud from 6, Johnny Loaf. And Jolly Piper and Half Ice. The half mile up and coming now. And a Kintor Smarty from the front. Second on the outside of Mississippi Lynn. Up third, Herson Time from 4, Walkaway Donna. 5 on the outside, Royal Cloud from 6, Jolly Piper. And Johnny Loaf and Half Ice. To the 5/8 turned out. And a Kintor Smarty from the front after a half mile with 09. Up second on the outside of Mississippi Lynn from 3, Herson Time. Up in 4, Walkaway Donna. For 5, Royal Cloud, Jolly Piper, Johnny Loaf, and Half Ice. 3/4 up and coming now. And a Kintor Smarty at the rail to Mississippi Lynn. Second on the outside, Herson Time is there, third at the rail. Up in 4, that is Walkaway Donna. From 5 up on the outside, that is Royal Cloud. 6 on the outside, Johnny Loaf. Then Jolly Piper and Half Ice. 1:41 at the 3/4 to the 7/8 turned out. And a Kintor Smarty and Greg Sparling try to hang on to Mississippi Lynn second. Herson Time seems to have some horse, third at the rail. Up 4 on the outside and driving good cover. That is Walkaway Donna. Off the 7/8 turn and driving on for home now. Kintor Smarty, Mississippi Lynn, Walkaway Donna, and Herson Time is traveling down the rail and to the wire, and Herson Time doing it. Judges, look. Unofficially from the lower turn, 7-year-old, Bay Pacing Gelding by Dallas Almahurst from Marietta Time, owned by the Little Gladiator Stable in East Bay, Irving Kiowap. Race winning trip 2:15 here with 7-year-old Herson Time. From the top of the stretch, this is race number 4, classification, nominators $50. Spangler Scout, Herson Time, Brett's Edge, Caprice Grade, Walkaway Donna, and Jenny O'Brien. 6 starters here in the 4th. They're off and racing, and Herson Time at the rail with the front. Brett's Edge up second on the outside, third on the outside, and off stride. That is Caprice Grade. End of the turn now. And a Brett's Edge from the front. Herson Time is second. Up in 3. That is Spangler Scout from 4, Walkaway Donna. You to 5, Jenny O'Brien. And the trailer is Caprice Grade. Heading toward the opening quarter now. And Brett's Edge from the front. Up second, Herson Time from 3. That is Spangler Scout to the 4, Walkaway Donna. Jenny O'Brien. And Caprice Grade. Pulled up, broken equipment. Heading towards the 3/8 turn now, 34 2/5. At the opening quarter, Brett's Edge from the front, up second, Herson Time. Head of 3, Spangler Scout from 4. That is Walkaway Donna, and then Jenny O'Brien. Heading down toward the half mile now. And a Brett's Edge from the front, up second. That is Herson Time, 3, Spangler Scout, Walkaway Donna, then Jenny O'Brien. 1:11 at the half mile to the 5/8 turn now. And a Brett's Edge still from the front. Herson Time is second, Spangler Scout up in 3 from 4, Walkaway Donna. And then Jenny O'Brien down the backside now. 3/4 up and coming. Brett's Edge and Wayne Murner still from the front. Herson Time is second, Spangler Scout is third. And up in 4, that is Walkaway Donna. Passing the 3/4 now, and a Brett's Edge from the front. Herson Time is second. Up third on the outside, Walkaway Donna from 4. That is Spangler Scout, and then Jenny O'Brien. Heading towards the 7/8 turn now. And Brett's Edge still from the front, 1:45 2/5. At the 3/4, Herson Time is second, and Walkaway Donna up in 3. Off the 7/8 turn and driving on for home now on a Brett's Edge. From the front, Herson Time second, and Walkaway Donna is third. Racing down the lane now and toward the finish. Brett's Edge, Walkaway Donna is on the outside along with Herson Time. Racing to the finish now, and a Walkaway Donna to win it. Herson Time for second, and Brett's Edge up for third. From the top of the stretch, this is race number 1. And a full field of 8 in the Cape Breton Dairyman's Pace. Princely Susie, Lingan Shannon, Bucky's King, West River Yankee, Kilcare and Harmony, Denacton Lynn, Ringside Lisa, and Headley Lamar. They are your 8 starters. Here in the first. They're off for the racing, and the West River Yankee heads out early for the lead. Second at the rail, Princely Susie. On the outside, Lingan Shannon. Headley Lamar goes to a break into the turn. And a West River Yankee comes out with the front. Lingan Shannon, second on the outside. Princely Susie is third. Up in 4, that is Ringside Lisa from 5, Bucky's King. Then Denacton Lynn, Kilcare at Harmony, and Headley Lamar back pacing to the opening quarter now. And a West River Yankee and Brian McNeil step it from the front. Lingan Shannon is second here on the outside. Third, Princely Susie. Up in 4, Ringside Lisa, 5, Bucky's King. Denacton Lynn and Kilcare and Harmony, and Headley Lamar has got the field. 32 opening quarter. We're passing the 3/8 turn now, and the half mile up and coming as West River Yankee sets the fraction. Second here on the outside, Lingan Shannon up in third. That's Princely Susie, 4, Ringside Lisa, and Bucky's King. Denacton Lynn, Kilcare and Harmony, and Headley Lamar. We're passing the half now, and West River Yankee still from the front. Princely Susie second, third at the rail now. That is Ringside Lisa up 4 on the outside. Lingan Shannon. Fifth is Bucky's King, Denacton Lynn, Kilcare and Harmony. And then Headley Lamar, 104 and 2/5. They were down at the half. 3/4 up and coming now. And a West River Yankee still stepping from the front. Ringside Lisa is second up on the outside. Third at the rail, Princely Susie. Bucky's King gets out on the outside now. And Kilcare and Harmony, Denacton Lynn, Lingan Shannon, and Headley Lamar. 137 3/4 to the 7/8 turn now. And West River Yankee by 3/4 of a length from the front. Ringside Lisa is second. Bucky's King now on the outside in 3. Princely Susie is 4 at the rail. We're off the top turn and driving on for home now. West River Yankee at the rail. Bucky's King on the far outside. Then Ringside Lisa and Princely Susie driving to the finish now. And Bucky's King to win it. Entries on the stable turn now. Here are the third. Down for the stretch, race number 3. Bayside Pat, Ringside Lisa, Brighton Willie, the 80s, Jenny O'Brien, Kilcare and Harmony, Princely Susie, and Bucky's King. Down off of the gate away, and a Brighton Willie heads out early looking for the front. Bayside Pat at the rail. Up third. That's Ringside Lisa, 4, Bucky's King, Jenny O'Brien, Kilcare and Harmony, Princely Susie in the 80s. Down the backside now toward the opening quarter. And a Brighton Willie from the front second. Bayside Pat up third. Ringside Lisa, 4, Bucky's King, 5. That is Jenny O'Brien, 6, Kilcare at Harmony, then Princely Susie in the 80s. Heading past the opening quarter now at a Brighton Willie. Still from the front second, a Bayside Pat up third, a Ringside Lisa. Round 4. That is Bucky's King at a 5, Jenny O'Brien, Kilcare at Harmony. On the move at 6, then Princely Susie and the 80s, passing the 3/8 turn down. And from the front, Brighton Willie up second. Bayside Pat third in the outside. That is Kilcare at Harmony, 4, Ringside Lisa, Bucky's King. Then Princely Susie, the 80s. And Jenny O'Brien passing the half now. And Brighton Willie at the rail. Second on the outside. Kilcare at Harmony, third Bucky's King, 109 at the half. Up in 4, Bayside Pat, then Princely Susie, Ringside Lisa. The 80s, Jenny O'Brien, 3/4 up and coming down. And a Brighton Willie at the rail. Kilcare at Harmony is second here on the outside. Up third, Bucky's King, 4, Bayside Pat. Then 5, Ringside Lisa, the 80s. And Jenny O'Brien to the 7/8 turn now with a Kill Karen Harmony. Now stepping from the front, Brighton Woody second, a Bucky's King up third. Then for the 80s and a Princely Suze. 141 3/4, passing the 7/8 turn now with a Kill Karen Harmony. From the front, Brighton Woody second, Bucky's King third, the 80s on the move in four. Off the top turn and driving on for home now at a Kill Karen Harmony. From the front, Brighton Woody second and the 80s third, racing to the finish now. And a Kill Karen Harmony to win it, second, the 80s. Brighton Woody up for third. Turn down, here the second. Round the top of the stretch, this is race number 2, classification. Dominators $40, Salas Cesar and Domino Herbert, ringside Lisa, Polar Don, West River Amazing, Lady Dynamic, Jersey Popcorn and J.R. Lewis. They are your two trailers. A full field of 8 here in race number 2's first half of the Daily Double. They're off for the racing in Domino Herbert. And ringside Lisa head out early, along with the trotter West River Amazing. Into the first turn now, and Domino Herbert at the rail. Ringside Lisa on the outside to challenge. West River Amazing trotting up on the outside. 4 at the rail, Salas Cesar ran up in 5. And his Polar Down, 6 Jersey Popcorn, Lady Dynamic, and then J.R. Lewis. To the opening quarter now, and the lone trotter, West River Amazing. Now sailing from the front, second ringside Lisa. Up in 3. And his Domino Herbert. From 4, Salas Cesar ran up in 5, Jersey Popcorn. 6, Lady Dynamic from 7, J.R. Lewis. And your trailer is Polar Down, 31 3/5 opening quarter, passing the 3/8 turn now. And the half mile up and coming, stretched out, singular, as West River Amazing. Trots from the front, second, ringside Lisa, third, Domino Herbert. Up in 4, Salas Cesar ran for 5, Jersey Popcorn. And up 6, that is Lady Dynamic. Then up in 7, J.R. Lewis and Polar Down, passing the half now. And a Bob Leeton, West River Amazing. Step from the front, second, ringside Lisa, Domino Herbert third. Up in 4, Salas Cesar ran from 5, Jersey Popcorn. And J.R. Lewis, Lady Dynamic. And your trailer, Polar Down. 105 and a 1/5 at the half. Down the backside now, 3/4 up and coming. And a West River Amazing, still from the front, second, ringside Lisa, Domino Herbert third. Up in 4, Salas Cesar ran. From 5, J.R. Lewis, Jersey Popcorn, Polar Down. Then Lady Dynamic. Heading towards the 7/8 turn now. And a West River Amazing. 138 3/4 from the front, Polar Down. Here's second on the outside, in the middle, ringside Lisa. Up in 4, Domino Herbert. Passing the 7/8 turn and driving on for home now. And Polar Down on the outside, ringside Lisa at the rail. Stepping toward the mile now, and a ringside Lisa and Polar Down. Judges looking at a win print. Through the stretch, this is race number 3. Classification, Dominators $40. And a full field of 8. Here in the third. Down off the gate and away. And Dusty Lane Lady at the rail with the front, up second, Spangler Scout. Third on the outside, Lingan Data. 4, Corey Fish. 5 on the outside of Mr. Omar Cadet, Lingan Shetta, Jersey Frosty. And the active land. Heading down toward the opening quarter now, and a Dusty Lane Lady from the front, Spangler Scout. Up here second on the outside, third, Lingan Data. Up in 4, Mr. Omar Cadet for 5, Corey Fish. And in 6, Lingan Shannon, Jersey Frosty, and the Ashton Blend. 33 and a 1/5 at the opening quarter. Heading towards the 3/8 turn at Spangler Scout. From the front, second, Dusty Lane Lady. Up third. That is Lingan Data and 4, Mr. Omar Cadet, Corey Fish, Lingan Shetta, Jersey Frosty, and the active land. Heading down toward the half mile at Spangler Scout. Sails from the front. Dusty Lane Lady up second, third, Lingan Data. And a gap of 12 to Mr. Omar Cadet, Lingan Shetted, Corey Fish, Jersey Frosty, and the Dashed Blend. 108 3/5. Down at the half mile to the 5/8 turn now. And a Spangler Scout still with the front. Second, Dusty Lane Lady, third in the outside. Lingan Data up 4, Lingan Shannon. From 5, Mr. Omar Cadet, Corey Fish, Jersey Frosty, and the Acton Land. Heading past 3/4 now at Lingan Data. On the outside, second Spangler Scout, up third, Dusty Lane Lady, Corey Fish starting to get in gear. Then up 5, Lingan Shannon to the 7/8 turn, Lingan Data, Spangler Scout, Dusty Lane Lady, and Corey Fish. Inching up closer with every stride, 145 at the 3/4. Spangler Scout with the front. On the outside, Lingan Data, Dusty Lane Lady, and then Corey Fish. We're passing the 7/8 turn now, 145 at the 3/4. And down the stretch they come now with a Corey Fish on the far outside. Racing down and toward the finish now with a Corey Fish to win it. Dusty Lane Lady up for second, and for third, Lingan Data.
Race 1, full complement with Walkaway Donna, Bo Scott's Hello, Hickory Lobel, Island Kingdom, J.D. Amble, Lottie Cinderella, 2 trailers, Dandy Dreamer, and Chacon. They are off and racing. Hickory Lobel, Bo Scott's Hello, and Island Kingdom all out early. In along the rail, Walkaway Donna. They race round the turn as Bo Scott's Hello settles on the lead. As they race on by the opening 8, Chacon quickly up to take over. And settled in third is a Walkaway Donna. Fourth, Dandy Dreamer. Driving fifth is a J.D. Amble. Up in the 6th, Lottie Cinderella. 7th is Island Kingdom and the trailer, Hickory Lobel. They race on by the opening quarter, and Chacon opens up an early lead with a Dandy Dreamer now racing up to be second. Bo Scott's Hello driving third. Fourth, Walkaway Donna. 5th round the turn is a J.D. Amble as they move off the 3/8. And through the lanes, opening quarter was stepped in 32-1. Chacon and Dandy Dreamer, they drive 1-2, a ways back at third. Bo Scott's Hello as they race on by the half mile. Chacon has the lead by a length with a Dandy Dreamer, a tight up second. Driving on third is J.D. Amble, holding fourth, Bo Scott's Hello. Racing on fifth is Lottie Cinderella. In along the rail, Walkaway Donna, then Island Kingdom, and a Hickory Lobel. Half is reached in 105 and 4. Midway through the backside, they step it on to the 3/4, and Chacon is still in control with the Dandy Dreamer right there second. J.D. Amble inching along third. Fourth, Lottie Cinderella. Fifth on the move is a Walkaway Donna as they move by the 3/4. Chacon, your leader by 1.5. Dandy Dreamer inching to the outside. And racing up third is J.D. Amble. Fourth on the move is a Walkaway Donna. As they move around the turn, 3/4 stepped in a 139 and 2. Chacon holds down a narrow lead with Dandy Dreamer up and at him. And holding third is J.D. Amble. Fourth on the outside, Walkaway Donna. Down the stretch, Chacon, Dandy Dreamer coming home. Walkaway Donna's on the far outside. J.D. Amble's there. Chacon trying to hold on with a J.D. Amble and Dandy Dreamer. J.D. Amble on the outside. Here they are.
Around the top of the lane, this is race number 1 classification. Downwaters 40. Field of 7, NB Power in the 80s. Timeless Bacalé, Savvy Carol, Walkaway Donna. 2 trailers, She's a Little Dandy, and Princely Susie. Field of 7. Here for the first. They're off for the racing. It's Savvy Carol and NB Power head out early. The 80s up third at the rail. She's a Little Dandy 4. And a Princely Susie, Timeless Bacalé. And a Walkaway Donna. We're down the backside now. Heading toward the opening quarter, Ken McKinnon. As Savvy Carol up front down the lead now. Second, NB Power. Third, the 80s. In a 4, She's a Little Dandy. Up 5, Princely Susie, Timeless Macaulay. And your early trailer is Walkaway Donna. We're by the opening quarter now, on our way 3/8 turn, and Savvy Carol up front down the lead now by 5. Second, NB Power. Third is the 80s. At a 4, She's a Little Dandy. Princely Susie, Timeless Macaulay. Then Walkaway Donna, 32. And 3/5, we were by the opening quarter on toward the half mile now. And Savvy Carol up front for the lead, second. That is NB Power, third, the 80s. She's a Little Dandy on the move in 4. And up 5, Timeless Macaulay, Princely Susie. And a Walkaway Donna down towards the 5/8 and 4 lengths. So in front is Savvy Carol. They're gaining on our leader now. As She's a Little Dandy up here, second on the outside, third, NB Power. 4 is the 80s, Timeless Macaulay, Princely Susie, and a Walkaway Donna. The half mile, 107 and 1/5. Up the backside now, 3/4 up and coming, and Savvy Carol. Up front down the lead, She's a Little Dandy is second here on the outside and challenging. Third and going out, tipping out for 3 deep. That is the 80s. And a Walkaway Donna getting in gear from the back of the pack. We're past the 3/4 now. And a Fraser Turnbull has the 80s up front down the lead. Second, She's a Little Dandy. Walkaway Donna on the move along with Princely Susie. On towards the 7/8 turn now, 142 3/4. And the 80s up front for the lead. Second, a Walkaway Donna. Third, that is She's a Little Dandy. And then Princely Susie gets in gear. After tap turn and driving through the lane now. And the 80s brings them on home. Second, a Walkaway Donna. Then She's a Little Dandy and Princely Susie. We're on to the finish now, and the 80s to win it. Walkaway Donna second, up third. She's a Little Dandy.